Hello and welcome to Game Rules. My name is Mark, and today I'm going to show you how to play a new little card game from Hasbro Games called That's Mine. This is a push your luck speed game for 2 to 5 players. Let's dive in and learn how to play. To set up the game, each player should get a reference card that'll tell them which gems they are going for and which cards they cannot claim. Keep the final round card separate from the deck until you shuffle the deck thoroughly. Then you will add the final round card, 10 cards from the bottom. Place the final round card on top of those 10 cards. Place the deck face down so that it is within reach of all the players. And then make sure there's enough room for cards to be flipped over and revealed. You are ready to play That's Mine. Begin with the youngest player. That player will flip the top card from the deck over onto the table. So the player does not have an advantage when flipping a card. The card should be turned away from them so everybody gets to see it for the first time at the same time. As soon as a card is flipped, players may race to claim gem cards on the table. If no one claims any cards, the player's turn is over and play passes, and the next player flips a card and reveals it. Again, players can race to claim cards if they choose, or if no one claims the card, the next player goes and flips another one. And play like that will continue until one of two things happens. First, either a player makes a claim on the table, we'll see how that works here in a moment, or 4 sticks of dynamite are revealed. Notice that this card has 2 sticks of dynamite on it. As soon as 4 or more sticks of dynamite are revealed, the mine is blown. All of the cards are cleared from the table, and nobody can win those cards. So you can see we are trying to time up where we get enough gems out on the table to make it worth claiming. But if we wait too long and the mine blows, we lose out on all of those points. Let's see what happens when a player claims a gem. So we flip over another card and we'll say this player is ready to claim, so they claim the blue gems. Once a player claims a card, they get that gem and then all of the cards with matching gems on them. Gems, there are blue gems and red gems, and each individual gem on the card is worth 1 point. This player claimed the blue gems, so they are getting 3 points for the round. Once you claim a gem, you are no longer in the mine, but you're not completely out for the round yet, because you can still claim gold. Gold can be claimed by anybody, even if they are out of the mine. So you still need to pay attention. Diamonds cannot be claimed. They go to the person who is last in the mine, if it doesn't blow. Let's go ahead and continue again. We're flipping, we're waiting. There's some blue gems. Another player might want to claim those. Boom. All right, so another player slaps. They get those blue gems. We'll say that it's player 3 up here at the top of the screen. Why not? We keep going around the table, flipping gems, claim. All right, we have one more player claiming the red gems. They'll go over here. Now let's just say this was a 4-player game. 3 players have made their claim. The mine has not yet blown. There is 1 player left in the mine. And once there's only 1 player left in the mine, they get all of the diamond cards. Any remaining gem cards or dynamite cards or pyrite cards, which we'll talk about here in a minute, those are removed and put into a discard pile. And then a new round begins. Once the round is ended and any cards still on the table are discarded, a new round begins. The player left of whoever drew last begins the next round. There are a couple more cards that you need to know about. First, we have pyrite, which is also known as fool's gold. Those are actually -1 point, so they'll reduce your score if you claim those. And then we have gold. Gold is worth 1 point. And again, even if you've already claimed a gem for the round and you're out of the mine, you can still claim gold. Gold can be claimed by anybody at the table. So keep your eye out for those. Play like that will continue until a player draws the final round card. That card is discarded, and that signals the beginning of the end of the game. This will be the final round. And the round ends, again, once either the mine is blown or all players but 1 have claimed a gem. If we get to the end of the draw pile and there are 2 players left in the game, Then between those two players, it's a race to claim one final gem. Whoever claims a color first wins the rest of those gems. The other player would then be limited to only collecting the diamonds because they're the last one left in the mine. Now here in this example, we have no diamonds. So whoever was slowest to claim a gem gets nothing. If there are more than 2 players left in the mine when the deck runs out, the first player to claim a color gets those gems. But because there's more than 1 player left remaining in the mine, they get nothing. They won't get any of the diamonds if there are any. And of course, if the mine blows because there are 4 or more dynamites exposed, before the draw pile runs out, the round still comes to an end, and those remaining draw pile cards are unused. Once the final round has ended, everybody looks at the gems they've collected. They add up their total score, reducing their score for any fool's gold that they claimed. Player with the most points wins the game. And that's how to play That's Mine. If you have any questions about this game, or if you have a game you'd like to see a video for, be sure to let me know down in the comments. If you found this video helpful, be sure to let us know by leaving a comment, subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up, ringing the bell. All of those things really do help us out. I have playlists here with more games you might be interested. And as always, until next time, keep on playing.